All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Polk County Christian School Varsity Volleyball, PCCS Knights versus Missouri Rush. Game time scheduled to start at 6:30. We're going to run through our cameras real quick. If you were watching the previous game, we were struggling with some technology issues here. I've set up a main camera without a scoreboard. I've got a main camera with a scoreboard. And I do not have a left camera at the scorer's table. I do have a right camera on the scorer's table. I couldn't get the left one to connect to the scorer's table. And that right camera is not running. I'll be right back. All right, well, looks like that right camera is not working either, so we're just going to stick with the main camera and we'll be fine. As soon as I get it lined back up, it got hit by a volleyball. Okay, there we go. And we're going to start our backup recording in case there is a problem. All right. And as always, all right, folks. Looks like we are live. I'm going to double check and make sure we're going out to YouTube. Looks like we're running a little bit behind. The Missouri Rush is coming out to practice and do their warm-ups. All right, it appears as though we are live on YouTube. All right, the ref's calling for the players to go. Okay, I'll take it. Yep, thank you. All right, Lady Knights varsity is on the court. Looks like the varsity team is Ariana Larimer, Destiny Larimer, Natalie Presley, Nora Everson, Aaliyah Presley, Lenny Rust, Hannah Hale, Caitlin Sandage. And they're going out to greet the Missouri Rush team. I do not have a roster for Rush. Looks like the ref is conferring with the scorers table to make sure these lineups are correct. And Missouri Rush is going to get the first serve. Serve is up, and it's in. Point for Rush. So it'll be 1 serving 0. Serve is up, and Lenny with the return, and they were there to block it. Rush was 21 with Rush was there at the net, blocked it and deflected it over to an open spot on the court. Point for Rush. Score 2, serving 0. Serve is up, and it's back to Lenny in the back corner over to Ariana. Ariana putting it up for Natalie, and Natalie putting it across, and just outside. Point for Rush. 3, serving 0. And serve is up. Back to the back corner. Ariana sending it up front. Natalie almost had it. Four serving 0. Serve is up and good. Back to the corner again. Lenny gets under it up to Peyton. Peyton over to Caitlin and just across the net, and Rush couldn't quite block that. So point for the Lady Knights. 1 serving 4. Ariana Larimer moving back to serve. Serves up, beautiful serve, and Rush getting under it. They're sending it, tried to, hard hit to the back, Knights put it back across, and it's a volley. And Ariana over to Peyton. Peyton over to Caitlin. Caitlin sent it at the back. Back to the corner to Lenny. Lenny up to Ariana. Ariana over to Peyton. Peyton back across to Rush. And Rush trying to save it from the backfield. They do. They get it across. Ariana's under it. She gives it to Peyton. Peyton up to Caitlin. Caitlin tips it past their blocker and gets it over. And their blocker sends it back. Ariana gets it. Caitlin back across to the backfield. And that was a point for the Knights. Good job for the Lady Knights. Excellent teamwork. A nice long volley there. Both teams doing well on that. Discussion with the ref. Looks like something's not right at scores table. Maybe the score. Not sure. Score should be 4 serving 2. I can't tell what it says. I've got one of those manual triangles with the flags that turn over, and I can't see it from this angle. Ariana back to serve for the Lady Knights. She got the okay from the ref, and the serve is up, and it's another beautiful serve. And Rush couldn't quite get under it. It's out of bounds. Ace for the Lady Knights. Ariana moving back to serve again. Four serving 3. 4-3. Okay, yep. And Destiny returning, well, putting it up to Ariana. Ariana over to Natalie. Natalie just inside the backcourt line. What a great play for Natalie and good teamwork for the Lady Knights. It'll be 4 serving 4. Ariana moving back for the serve again. Serves up and another beautiful serve. Rush is under it, and they're going to send it back across. They get it over to the far side. Peyton puts it up in the air for Ariana to set. Setting for Caitlin, and into the net. What a good play by the Lady Knights. Just not quite there. So it'll be 5 serving 4. Serve is up, and it's over to the near side and into the net. Lady Knights are going to serve again, 5 serving 5. And not sure who's moving back to serve. Maybe Hannah Hale coming in. Looks like they're going to rotate. Hannah Hale's going to serve for the Lady Knights. She's number 3. Serve is up, and it's good. And Rush can't quite get the pass. So it's going to be 6 serving 4. Hannah Hale moving to the far corner of the net and just across, and it's out of bounds on Rush. Good strategy for the Lady Knights there. It's now, I believe, 7 serving 5. Yep, 7 serving 5. Hannah Hill going to stay in the far corner of the serving line. Serve is up. Another one to the back corner, and too hard, and they couldn't control it. It's out of bounds. Good effort for the Rush. 8 serving 5. Hannah Hale's going to stay on that other side of the serving line again. And timeout. Missed which team the timeout was on, but that's okay. All right, players back on the court. Hannah Hale serving for the Lady Knights and serves up. Rush getting under it, and they're going to send it back to the backcourt over here. Hannah Hale to Ariana. Ariana to Caitlin. Caitlin back over to Rush, and Rush can't control it, so it's going to be a Lady Knights point. Score is 9, serving 5. Serves up, and just across the net. Oh, Lady Knights nearly bobbled it, but they were able to save it. What a wild save. Ariana to Lenny, Lenny to Caitlin, and a little too much oomph on that for Caitlin. Good aim, though. Good effort. So it's going to be Rush serve. 6 serving 9. Serves up, and it's a good serve. Hannah Hale to Ariana. Ariana to Dest. No, that was Peyton. Peyton over to Rush. And Rush, it's out of bounds. Good effort on Rush's part. She followed it out of bounds, tried to get it and bring it back in. Couldn't quite get it. So it's now, I believe, 10 serving 6. Yep, 10 serving 6. And Caitlin Sandage coming back to serve. She's got an impressive serve. All right, Aaliyah Presley coming in for Lenny Rust on the Lady Knights. Aaliyah's front row and center net. Caitlin, serve is up, and it's good. What a beautiful serve. And Rush puts it into the net. So that's an ace. I think maybe an ace. I'm not sure because they got a hand on it. Either way, it was a good point. So 11-6 for the Lady Knights serving. Serves up. Another beautiful serve skimmed across the net. And Rush getting under it, and they're tipping it. That was out, according to the line judge. On this end, it's Landon Gray. And so it is 12 serving 6. Caitlin Sandage back to serve. Serves up. Another beautiful serve. Right between a couple of players and inside the backcourt line. So point for the Lady Knights, 13 serving 6. Caitlin remembered to pack her good serving arm with her tonight. Appreciate that she's here. And another serve, another beautiful serve. Rush got under it, and they're trying to get control of it, and it's out. So that'll make it 14 serving 6. Caitlin's serve is up and skims just across the net, and they couldn't get to it. Point for the Lady Knights. 15 serving 6. Serves up, and it's good. And that was apparently in. It was hard for me to tell. I had a backup camera in my way, so I couldn't see if it was in the line or not. But they called it in. So it's now 16 serving 6. Caitlin Sandage to serve again. And a beautiful serve. That was, I think it might have been for them. I think the ref signaled their serve now. So it is 16-7. That was a point for Rush. Rush is going to do a substitution. And number 9 for Rush is going to move back to the serving line. 7 serving 16. Serve is up, and bad luck on that. She looked like she was lining up for a good serve there. All right, Peyton Gray moving back to serve. 17 serving 7. And a good serve to the backcourt, and they tried to sidearm it and couldn't quite keep control of it, so it's out of bounds. Peyton Gray will move back at serve again. 18 serving 7. Serve is up, and that one was into the net. Good effort for the Lady Knights, and good job by Peyton. All right, so it is now 8 serving 18, and Rush serve is up, and it's into the net. Looks like Lenny Rust is going to swap in for the Lady Knights as we rotate. Aaliyah Presley stepping out. Lenny's going to move back at serve for the Lady Knights. She's going to the far side of the serving line. Serve is up, and it's a good serve. And Ariana tips it back across, and Rush wasn't quite ready for that. It went behind the player, and so that was a point for the Lady Knights. It's now 20 serving 8. Lenny back to serve again. And another gorgeous serve from Lenny. And Rush puts it across, and Lenny's there to return it to him. Gives it to Peyton. Peyton to Destiny. Destiny over her back to the backcourt, and Rush is under it. They're going to try and make something of it. They send it back to Caitlin. It's into the net, and Caitlin's the only one there. She can't double hit it. So that's a point for Rush. Good play on their part. Rush is back to serve. Serves up and out of bounds. Destiny Larimer coming back to serve for the Lady Knights. It'll be 21 serving 9, which happens to be her number. Maybe that'll bring her some good luck having 21 on the scoreboard. And Lady Knights are swapping out Hannah Hale for bringing in Natalie Presley. She's number 8, center of the front row. Serve is up. Destiny into the net. That's not normal for her. All right, so it is 10 serving 21. Rush has the serve. It's up, and Destiny under it. Up to Peyton. Peyton over to Caitlin. Caitlin to the backcourt. And Rush getting under it, and they're going to send it across, and they found a hole. Point for the Rush team, 11 serving 21. Serve is up. It's into the backcourt. Destiny under it, and it's into the canvas. Point for Rush. 21 serving 12. And serve is up to Ariana. Ariana over to Peyton. Peyton up front to Natalie. Natalie over to Rush. And Rush is going to bump it up. They're going to set it and try and spike it. And there it goes to midcourt. Peyton up to Ariana. Ariana setting it for Caitlin. Caitlin across. And Rush sends it out of bounds. They got it across, but it's out of bounds. So point for the Lady Knights. And serve to the Lady Knights. So it is 22 serving 12. Ariana Larimer coming back to serve. And serves up, a beautiful serve. Rush is under it. They're trying to set it up for a play. They bump it across to Ariana. She gives it to Peyton. Peyton setting it up for Caitlin. Caitlin tipping it over. And it's just across the Caitlin there for a beautiful block. What a great play. Oh, ref is whistling. I'll be honest, folks, I don't know the plays or the rules, so I don't know what the call is. I don't know what the signal is. So the serve's going to go back to okay. Thank you. I'm being told it was a replay. We don't know why, and we're not arguing it. Ariana back to serve. Score is 22 serving 12. Serve is up, a gorgeous serve. And, they tried to tip it but didn't get enough air under it, or enough arm under it, so it didn't go up high enough for Rush to get it. So it is now 23 serving 12. Ariana back to serve again. Serves up, and great serve. Over to Rush. Rush, trying to make a move on it, but they couldn't. So it's 24 serving 12, match point. This is the first of 3 matches, best 2 out of 3. Ariana back to serve again. She's got the okay. And serves up, cross court. Rush getting under it. And into the net. That's a match, folks. That's the end of the first match for the Lady Knights. Lady Knights over Rush, and the score is, the final score on that match, 25-12. All right. You can find Polk County Christian School on the web at polkcountychristianschool.org or on YouTube, this channel at youtube.com/@PCCS. And a direct link to our live broadcasts is youtube.com/@PCCS/live. Take you straight to our page where you can see all of our live broadcasts. And our Facebook site is facebook.com/Polk County Christian School. As always, PCCS athletes, spectators, and families strive to set a Christian example at all times. On behalf of the school board, teachers, and all who have invested time, effort, and finances, and prayers, we appreciate the opportunity to have a part in establishing a foundation in the lives of our students through Christian education. And if you like this video, we'd sure appreciate a thumbs up directly below the video. If you'd like to see more content from PCCS, consider clicking the subscribe button. If you click on the subscribe button underneath the video, you'll be able to. The ref's coming over. Give me a minute. I did not, sir. No. It's probably on camera. Okay. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know the rules, so okay, I'm just here trying to narrate.
Yeah, that's
okay?
Good. That's pretty good. Are you streaming?
Yeah.
So
we're
live.
Watch it? youtube.com/@PCCS. That's our school. Yeah. You bet. Thank you, sir. Hey, have a great night. Thanks for being here. Ref coming over to see if I was able to give him a different perspective, and I really was paying attention to the broadcast and not what he was looking at. So I appreciate him giving me a vote of confidence, but I really, like I've said in many of our broadcasts, I don't know the rules, and I don't know the plays that well, so I am not much help other than knowing the players' names and numbers. All right, players are back on the court, and we're getting ready to stream. We're getting ready to serve. This is the second set, so it's 0 serving 0. Ariana Larimer up to serve for the Lady Knights. She's got all clear from the ref. And the ref put a pause on that again. Looked like the Rush team wasn't quite ready. Now they're ready. And she's getting ready for the serve. Serves up, and a gorgeous serve from Ariana. And she's going to get it back from Rush, gives it over to Peyton. Caitlin Caitlin's going to tip it across, and Rush spikes it. Caitlin's there to get it. It's back over to Peyton. Peyton into the backcourt. And, Destiny trying to save that. I think she might have one-handed it. I didn't see it that well, but it was out of bounds either way. So that'll be a point for Rush. So it should be, I believe, 1-0. That's correct. And serve is up from Rush over to Lenny. Lenny up front, and Rush tipped it, blocked it down to Ariana. She is able to save it and get it over to Caitlin, who put it across. I'll be honest, I was narrating and I probably missed something. I think maybe we missed getting it across. All right, serves up, and it's good. Peyton up in the air to Caitlin. Caitlin over to Lenny. Lenny sending it back, third hit over to Rush, and Rush is under it. And they're going to tip it across, and they found a dead spot, found an empty spot on the court. So that's going to make it 3-0. Rush's serve, serves up, back to Peyton in the corner. Peyton up to Ariana, Ariana over to Caitlin. Caitlin tipping it gently across, and Rush thought it was over and didn't get it. So that's a point for the Lady Knights. 1-3. Looks like Hannah Hale's going to sub for Natalie Presley. Hannah's probably going to come back and serve. That is correct. Hannah moving to the serving line. She likes that other side of the serving line. I've seen her serve on this side, so I think it's game strategy. And she found a hole in the middle of the court, but they were able to get under it, and they're putting it up. Now 3 hits, and it's not over, so that's a point for the Lady Knights. Hannah's moving back again. 2 serving 3. Serve is up, and another great serve for Hannah, and they put it out of bounds. 3 serving 3. Hannah Hale's moving back to serve. And into the net. So that'll be 4 serving 3 with Rush getting the serve now. I'd like to take a quick moment and thank our volunteers. We've got Heather Hale at the scorer's table and Landon Gray as a line judge. Brandon Gray running the online score that you see on your screen here. He's doing that remotely with a phone. And serves up. Lenny over to Ariana. Ariana back to Lenny. It's over to Rush, and Rush going for the 3rd hit. They get it over to Hannah Hale. Hannah sends it across, and Caitlin up to Ariana. Ariana sets it to Caitlin, but it's into the net. Good effort on the spike there. Great try. So Rush's serve, 5 serving 3. And serves up. Hannah Hale up to Ariana. Ariana's going to tip it to Peyton. Peyton into the backcourt, and it's a wild shot from Rush. They couldn't get control of it and lost it, so it's going to be Lady Knights serve. 4 serving 5. Caitlin Sandage coming back to serve for the Lady Knights. Serves up, and a beautiful serve from Caitlin, and too much power. They couldn't get control of it. It hit the scorer's table on the other court. So it's 5 serving 5. Caitlin's serve is up, and a beautiful serve again, and it was good. Into the backcourt. They thought it was going to be out, but it was inside the line. So Caitlin's going to come back and serve it again. 6 serving 5. Lady Knights in the lead. Serves up and into the net. All right, it's going to be 6 serving 6. Rush has the serve. 21's going to move back to serve for the Rush team. Ball's up and serves over. Ariana, no, that was Peyton under it. Up to Ariana. Ariana over to Peyton. Peyton bumps it across, and Rush getting under it, and they're going to try and, oh, they found a hole. They absolutely found a hole in our court. So it is now 7 serving 6. And serves up over to Caitlin. Caitlin into the net. And sorry, I had to protect the equipment there. Got a hit once earlier today, so kind of important. All right. So it is 8 serving 6. Serve is up. Over to Peyton. Peyton up and across the net. And Rush rolled it up the net and couldn't get it over. Peyton Gray moving back to serve for the Lady Knights. So it is 7 serving 8. And serves good. Rush is under it. And couldn't get it back across. So Peyton's going to come back, and it is now 8 serving 8. Peyton over with another good serve, and it's back to Peyton. Destiny sending it over, and Rush trying to block it but couldn't get it out of the net. So it looks like Peyton's going to get another shot at serving. 9 serving 8. Peyton, beautiful serve going across. Rush returns it to Hannah. Hannah over to Peyton. Peyton over to Ariana. Ariana across to Rush, and a point for the Lady Knights. 10 serving 8. And it looks like Rush is going to do a swap. Substitution, they're bringing, I can't see the numbers. I can't tell who they're swapping out. 9 is coming in for maybe 28. Yeah, I believe it's 28 stepping out. All right, Peyton Gray got the all clear for her serve. Serves up, it's over, and a good serve. Rush is under it, and they're trying to get it back across, but not able to do it in 3 hits. Peyton's going to come back and serve it again. 11 serving 8. Serve is up. Great serve from Peyton. And over to Rush. Rush back to Aaliyah. And Aaliyah killed it over to the far side of the court. Good hit for Aaliyah. Autumn Froelich there with the ball on the far side. She's one of our JV players. She's not playing this evening. Peyton Gray back to serve. That wasn't Autumn Froelich. Sorry, that was her sister Hope. Peyton serve is up, and it's, a good serve. But Rush is under it, and they're sending it back to Caitlin. Caitlin up front to Peyton. Peyton back to Caitlin. Caitlin across, and hey, good point for the Lady Knights. Rush couldn't quite keep control of that. It's 13 serving 8, but folks, this game is far from over. It's still a close game the way these two teams have been playing so far. Peyton back to serve. Serves up, and another great serve. Rush getting under it, trying to send it across, and a couple of players looking at each other. Good point for Lady Knights. Not knocking those players, folks. Our girls do the same thing. All right, Peyton back to serve again. Serves up, and it's a great serve. Rush underneath it, and they're going to send it across, and it goes to Hannah Hale, and it's out of bounds. I'm sorry, it's inbounds, but we missed it, so it's going to be Rush's point. It's 14 serving 9. Number 9 is serving for Rush. Serves up, and it's to the backcourt. Caitlin gets it up to Peyton. Caitlin over to Destiny. Destiny into the backcourt, and Rush lost control. Point for the Lady Knights. Aaliyah Presley's going to side out, and Lenny Rust is going to come in. I believe Lenny's going to be serving. Lenny's serve is up and into the net. So it's going to be 10 serving 15. Rush is sending number 8 back for the serve. And they're going to swap a couple other players out. Number 10 coming in. And number 50, I believe, stepping out. All right, the serve is up. It's to Lenny. Lenny up front to Ariana. It was into the, nope, Peyton. Peyton was able to get it out of the net to Ariana. Ariana there for the block and sends it back with the help of Hannah, I believe. Now it's up to Caitlin. Caitlin to Peyton. Peyton back to Caitlin, and almost over the net. So I believe 15 for Rush, maybe moving back to serve. No. Okay, 8 still serving. So it's 11 serving 15. And serves up, Hannah up to Peyton. It was into the net for a bit, but Knights were able to get it out. Ariana up to Destiny. Destiny. Good talking there. Rush sent it back across, and it was out of bounds. What a great job, Lady Knights. I could hear them talking from here, even wearing my headset. So it's good to hear that. Lady Knights talking to each other and telling who they're going to send the ball to. Destiny Larimer coming back to serve for the Lady Knights. 16 serving 11. And the serve's up. Great serve for Destiny. And good job for the Lady Knights. 17 serving 11. Destiny back to serve. Serves up, another good serve into the backcourt. And they were under it, but they took the ref out. All right, 18 serving 11. Destiny, serve is up, and it's good. It's cross court to the back corner, and they're bringing it forward, getting it across the net. Destiny's going to put it up for Peyton. Peyton up for Caitlin. Caitlin trying to spike it, and just a little too short. Good effort, though. All right, now I guess that's number 5 going back to serve for Rush. Rush is swapping number 4 out for their tall setter on the front row. Serve is up. Destiny in the back row sending it up to Lexi. Lexi over to Ariana. Ariana putting it over the net, and Rush is under it. They're going to try and tip it over. Peyton up to Ariana. Ariana tipping it to Caitlin. Caitlin going across the net, and Rush is under it again. They're sending it back. Caitlin's got all kinds of time for that one. Gives it over to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana, and it's into the net. Good effort. Good teamwork by the Lady Knights. Just couldn't quite capitalize on it, but it wasn't for hard work. So it is now 13 serving 18. Serve is up, and it's over to Ariana. She puts it up for Peyton. Peyton over to Natalie. Natalie cross court, and it's in the back court. They're going to set it and see if they can bring it across, and I think they missed that. Yep, ref says Lady Knights point. So it is 19 serving 13. Speaking of 13, Ariana's number's 13, and she's up to serve. Serve is up, and a good serve, and they put it right into the net and couldn't get it out. So that'll be 20 serving 13. And timeout. Not sure who the timeout's on. Folks, while we're on timeout, I'd like to start up where we left off last time when the ref came over to visit. If you'd like to see more video content from PCCS, after you click on the thumbs up button, consider clicking the subscribe button. And if you do click on subscribe, there will be a bell icon. If you choose to click that too, then you would get notified whenever we go live. For example, the previous game this evening at 4:30, we went live and then we had a mechanical issue or technical issue, and the live stream ended up cutting off. And if you got the bell icon clicked, you'd be notified when the second live started up after our technical issues were resolved. All right, players are back on the court. Timeout's over. Ariana serving for the Lady Knights. Serve is up, and what a great serve. Too much power for the Rush, and it's out of bounds. Ariana's going to come back. I think that was an ace for Ariana. So she's going to come back to the serving line again. And it's 21 serving 13. And serve is up. And again, too much power for Rush. So it'll be 22 serving 13. Ariana's going to move back. Get ready to serve once more. Good luck, coach. And serves up. Great serve. Rush is under it. They're in the backcourt, sending it across. They get it over. Caitlin's under it. Gentle hit to Ariana. Ariana up to Natalie. Natalie back to the backcourt again, and Rush trying hard. Oh, great effort for Rush, but not quite. Point for the Lady Knights. So it'll be 23 serving 13. Ariana serving. Serve is up. And they bring it across and found a hole in the middle of the court. Good play for the Rush team. So it is 14 serving 23. Serve is up. It's good. Destiny under it. And I think it caught her off guard. I'm not sure if she was watching or what happened there. But point for Rush. Rush is back up to serve. Serves up. It's to Lenny. Lenny up to Nora. Nora to Ariana. Ariana over to Rush. And Rush is under it. They're going to put it into the net. That was a good effort on their part. They almost had it. So So it's now 24 serving 15. And Natalie Presley moving back to serve, number 8. Let's see if she could seal the deal here for the Lady Knights. Natalie, into the net, but almost there. Good effort. Lady Knights are going to sub. Hannah Hale's coming in for Natalie. And the score is 16 serving 24. Rush, serve is up. Whistles. Not sure what it was for. We're not arguing it. I think it was a rep. I suspect maybe he hadn't cleared the serve, but I really don't know, folks. But either way, it's Rush's serve, and we have no argument with that. Serve is up, and a good serve, and it's to Hannah. Hannah moving up, try and catch it near the front row. She couldn't quite get there, so that's a point for Rush. So it is now 17 serving 24. Serve is up, and it's over to Lenny. Lenny up to Ariana. Ariana over to Nora. Nora with a great tip across the... Oh, and Caitlin there for a great block. Back over to Hannah. Hannah sending it up front to Ariana. Ariana over to Caitlin. Not quite over the net. Good effort for the Lady Knights. It's important to make sure that we don't let this get into our heads. If we don't quite get it there, there's a lot of good effort. We just got to keep the good effort up, and we'll get there. And that's not directed at any one person. All right, serve is up from Rush, and it's to Destiny. Destiny to Ariana. Ariana to Nora. And it's into the net. Good effort for the Lady Knights. Good teamwork. I love how they're involving the whole team. So it is 19 serving 24. Rush is making a comeback. Good effort on their part. Like I said earlier, the game is far from over. All right, folks, players are back on the court. And serves up. It's over to Destiny. Destiny back across. Rush sending it over, and they block Lenny's return. Ariana sends it back to him. Lenny putting it up for Ariana. She's going to set it for Lenny. Lenny sends it across, and Rush on their third hit. They're going to put it out of bounds. Destiny wisely avoids hitting it. So she did. Well, I missed the call there. I think the serve still goes back to Rush. Boy, I thought it was out of bounds, and I thought Destiny missed it, but it could have been inbounds, or Destiny might have tipped it. So either way. Okay, serves up. It's over to Lenny. Lenny to Hannah. Hannah to Caitlin. Caitlin over to Rush. Rush is under it, and they're going to set it up, and she's going to tip it across to Ariana. Ariana to Caitlin. Caitlin for Hannah. Hannah setting it to the backfield. And they couldn't bring it forward, so it's a point for the Lady Knights. Oh, that's a game. That's a match, folks. That's a match. So it is 2 out of 3. Lady Knights come out on top against the Rush, Missouri Rush. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you shortly for our next broadcast.